Hi class. Today I'm going to introduce you to Module 10. Module 10 is about books. And books can seem probably a little antiquated today as we study and look at the web and understand all the knowledge access we have in our world today. One of the things that I want you to consider as you're looking through the readings and everything is the role that books played throughout the last 2,000 plus years. And I'm thinking books in terms of the actual books that we see now, but also the scrolls and the clay tablets and things that existed prior to the written book form that we have today. They contained information in the form of data, such as the clay tablets, stories, um, thoughts of philosophers and scientists type people, mathematicians, etc. So people like Pythagoras and Copernicus and Newton all had forms written in book forms, although they had their little experiments that they probably did all along and then wrote about those. The book was the way to provide a synthesized and analyzed piece of information. Um, so what role do books have today for us? What will they give us beyond that foundation that they've already provided? And if we see the web as the outcome of books, how are we going to think about that? How are we going to make sure that the information that existed yesterday exists today and follows through to tomorrow? How is that curated? And maybe not in every word or every detail, but at least in a form that defines uh, up to the current date, that gives us maybe not I don't want to think a historic foundation, but I love history, so that's great too, but a foundation of principles, a foundation of processes and practices that may change over time. But why did we do them originally, and how did we build science? How did we build a scientific method? That kind of thing was preserved for a long time in book forms. So what takes over from here as science and other subject areas become more and more reliant on journals, on the most immediate and most recent experimental data? How does that get analyzed? So that's what I want you to think about in this chapter. And then how do we, if books go the way, go bye-bye, and we don't have books anymore, are ebooks the answer? Do ebooks provide that foundation principle, that analytic principle, that opinion principle that provided discourse and philosophy in some cases of subject matter? So as you're looking through this module, keep that in the background, thinking about that, because that's an important part of understanding information in your society and beyond our society and in humanity. And think about how those things work. Okay, I'm going to close for now because I wanted this to be short. And have a good week, a good module, and think about books and how you have interacted with them, how your society has interacted with them. Bye.